thought of it for probably a decade because I had large breasts and they were not in the right place anymore because I nursed my children 4 years of nursing and they just did me in. So that was a worthy trade-off, but I've been unhappy with them for a long time. So I, I wanted to get a lift and I just decided I'm going to do it. Why wait anymore? So I did. That it was so worth it because for the way it makes me feel, it makes me feel so much better. I'm more confident. I feel better physically. My neck doesn't hurt. My back doesn't hurt anymore. I feel more comfortable in my clothes. You know, it was such a good, there was no trade off for me. I just wish I would have done it earlier. Well, I saw some new advertising. I've lived in the villages for 20 years and know who's around here pretty much from the advertisements that I see. And she was kind of new to the scene when I saw the advertisements. So I investigated her. I had a consultation with her. I loved her immediately. She was so easy to talk to and made me feel very comfortable and at ease. I did have other consultations, nothing the same. I just felt a connection with Dr. Huettner, and that's what made my choice for me. Yeah, I think so. Every question I ever had, there was always someone to answer it before and after my surgery. So um, the staff at her office is very easy to work with, very nice people, and they don't make you feel like you're taking all of their time. If you have questions to ask, they always will. There's somebody to answer them, and they'll get right back to you if you have to call or something. There's very accessible, which is hard to find anymore in the medical field. It's very difficult to find accessibility. You feel like a number, and you know that hey, hurry up. That's not the way you feel here at all, ever. Oh yeah, major. Yeah, it was. I mean, it took me a long time to decide to do it. I wanted to do it right. I didn't want to have someone not experienced or not with the proper skill level or whatever do my surgery because if you're going to go through a major surgery you want it to come out well and be healthy in the process. It was a very good experience. I had no problem. I just felt a connection with Dr. Huettner. I like her. She, this probably sounds stupid. She could be a friend, not just your doctor. It's easy to communicate to her, and she's very interested in how you turn out, she's very thorough, and she wants you to look as good as you want to look. She wants to do the best job for you, but she's very meticulous. And you could see that in her work and just in her attitude and the way she talks to you and helps you. I just love her. No, I had a couple of questions. It was always, if you need to call on the weekend, I will call you right back. It was very much accessible. Like I said before, it's not a problem with this office. You don't get left for days and days and have to wait forever for someone to get back to you. Someone will talk to you if you need help. They don't leave you in the lurch. It's wonderful. I love them. The best thing to me, and this is going to maybe sound funny to some people, but I did not do this for aesthetic reasons. I did it more for the feeling of not having my breasts weigh me down like they had in the past. Not just so much to make me look better, but that's a bonus. But like when I go to bed at night, I wear a t-shirt and a pair of little jersey capri pants. That's my pajamas. And in the morning when I get up and I want to run out in my driveway and get the newspaper, I can wear that outside and not have to carry a pillow in front of me like I used to do in case someone was walking their dog by my house or something. Because they would never know. They don't have a bra on because my breasts are where they're supposed to be. You know, they're not clear down by my waist. You know, so it's a wonderful thing. I love it. It's easier than I thought that it would be. It's really not a painful process, which I kind of expected to be way more painful than it was. Also, don't wait. Don't wait 10 years like I did. Do it when you start thinking about doing it, because you're going to be so happy that you did and wish that you had done it sooner, especially if you have the same kind of issues that I've got, or if you were going to have a reduction or something. It's so much more for your uh, physical well-being, not just the way that you look, although that's a wonderful side effect. I would just say do it. It's great. I love it. I would recommend my friends and family to, I have recommended my friends and family to this practice because of all the things that I've said before. It's just a very good unit here. Everybody works together, and the experience level is top notch. I wouldn't have a problem recommending anybody to come in here. Absolutely none. I was kind of surprised at that, but it didn't hurt my feelings at all to not have drains. I had no problem from not having drains. And my mother had breast cancer at 95 and had a mastectomy, and she had drains, and it was awful. It was awful. Um, I mean, I know sometimes they're necessary, but in my case, they were not necessary, and I didn't miss not having them. It's made me more comfortable in my skin again, like I was when I was younger. I'm 67 years old. I mean, you know, there's now my breasts don't match, my arms don't match my stomach. I could keep going and reconstruct my whole entire self. But you know, as far as when I get up in the morning and I put something on, or even in front of my husband or my, you know, and my children, putting on my pajamas, I don't feel like I have to wrap up in something to cover up because I don't look appropriate. Does that make sense? But it's I'm more comfortable. I feel better. That's a major thing. I used to go to the chiropractor all the time. I don't have to do that so much anymore because my neck isn't killing me, my back isn't killing me. It's been a huge improvement on the way that I feel. But just overall, I just am comfortable in my own skin again, and that's a nice thing. Usually you don't get that going forward. You get that backing up, you know, when you're younger. So I would say put yourself first for a change. If you're a mom or a grandma like me, you know, and think, oh, you know, I'm going to spend money on this. Do I need to spend money on this? Well, you know, how you're old already. What are you know, why are you going to do this? Do it. It's so worth it. I mean, you know, people live longer. I have a lot longer to live and feel good. I don't want to have to go the way that I was before. And I'm worth doing it. You're worth doing it too. Do it. It's nice to be able to share information with other people so that they know what they're getting, you know, what they're going to get and what they're going to be in for or whatever. It's not a scary process. The surgery wasn't scary. The team was wonderful. The results, the afterwards results were good. I wasn't incapacitated, you know, as far as that kind of thing goes. It is a little bit of a healing process, but it's not a bad healing process. Definitely worth the trade-off of what I've lost and what I've gained for sure.